Good morning, 7 a.m. here in Las Vegas. Welcome to Wake Up and Win with Teddy Covers, powered by WagerTalk.com. Let's talk about where the markets are moving in early betting action. Where's the sharp money flowing and why is it flowing? That's what we do. Quick hitter podcast. I'll have you in and out of here in less than 10 minutes. Before we get into it, I do want to let you know, if you didn't miss yesterday's show, this is the last week for Wake Up and Win. Unfortunately, look, I enjoy doing it, and I know from based on the feedback in the comments, man, you guys, those of you who've been watching, really like the show, and I thank you for all the positive support. It hasn't taken off. I'm going to finish out the week, and then we'll start working on NFL previews. We'll do opening line reports for NFL. It's not like I'm going anywhere. You can always find me, wt.buzz/TC, and I'll be doing all kinds of content. It's what I do. So don't worry, even though this show, tomorrow will be the last day, there'll be plenty of other content moving forward. Let's talk about what's happened in the NBA with Game 4. Last night, Celtics and under once again. 3 straight unders. Boston now 2-0-1 against the closing number in the finals. For Game 4, the betting markets are saying, well, we're not going to guarantee a sweep, but basically we've seen Pick'em / Dallas -1 for Game 4. Haven't seen the line move a lot. Certainly nothing when it comes to, all right, the markets are moving in this direction. As I record this right now, again, there are even Boston -1s out there. The markets haven't settled on this game just yet. And +1, -1, Pick'em. That's where it opened. That's where it's sitting. Total 211, 211.5. That's where it's opened, and that's where it's sitting. So we haven't seen anything on the total. This is the lowest posted total of any game so far in the series at 211 / 211.5. But in terms of early line moves for Game 4, nothing doing, really. Nothing of any significance. I mean, Dallas from pick to -1 at some books. We'll say a little bit of Dallas sharp money. A ton of it, not really. In WNBA action for today, couple of things worth noting. This one's real. Atlanta, Indiana, over money. That was 162 last night. It's 164.5 / 165 this morning. So a clear wise guy move in the WNBA towards the over in the game between the Dream and the Fever. We also saw over money for the Aces and the Mercury. That one opened as low as 166. Now I'm seeing as high as 171. So those two games both took over. When it comes to the sides for WNBA today, really two-way action. I'm seeing books open as low as 2 and as high as 3.5 between Atlanta and Indiana. That settled 2.5, 3. I saw a 5 at the open and a 7.5 at the open for Seattle, Dallas. That one's still settling in at 6.5 and 5.5, 6, 6.5 at the open for the Aces and the Mercury. That one's settling in 5.5, 6. None of those are line moves. All right, all that's arbitrage, where the books took out this number or that number. It's settling somewhere between the opening numbers at different books. So we're not going to call any of those line moves. The 2 total moves overnight, those were legit. So going to be lots of NFL. And I do want to let you know the NFL season win report is going to be on sale. I believe it's July 2nd is the date. And we're going to do team previews all summer long. I'll do one for every team probably. Not probably. I'll do one for every team, I'm sure. But the NFL win report, again, that'll be July 2nd, I believe is the day that we're scheduled to put that out. I do want to let you know about a great offer right now at WagerTalk.com. Double your access. You get 30 days for the price of 14. And again, there's no nonsense. No bait and switch. It's all access. You get all the 5% plays in every sport. You can get it right now. WagerTalk.com. No promo code needed. 30 days for the price of 14. And of course, we still have the 7 days for $77 all access pass. That's still available right now. So a couple of really good deals if you want to get on board at WagerTalk.com. Again, wt.buzz/TC. I did have a crappy night last night. I'm not going to win every night. But that being said, we've been running pretty good prior to last night. We'll see if we can get another streak going again this week. Let's talk MLB for today. Talk about, again, where the money is flowing and why is the money flowing in that direction. So, for more, and it's funny because there are some days that the moves are all over the place, and there are other days that it's a little bit lighter. We've seen over money for Miami and the New York Mets. That was 8 last night. That's 8.5 this morning. So that was a clear move in that direction. We're seeing some over money for Oakland, Minnesota. Now both those, even though it's Getaway Day Thursday, both of those are later starting games. They're evening games. So it's not quite as unusual to see the over money come for that. But that being said, wise guy moved to the over Oakland, Minnesota, and Miami and New York. We've seen a little bit of money for the White Sox. Look, Crochet's the one guy who's getting action for Chicago. Castillo's been pretty good, though. He's been hit a little bit harder lately. That being said, we're seeing money for the White Sox, a little bit of money for the White Sox, a little bit of money under 6.5, juice to the under now. That was 6.5 flat at the open, or 6.5 minus 110 both ways, and now it's juiced to the under in that one. Other moves worthy of note. We are seeing over money in Detroit. Corbin, I'm telling you, they fade Corbin. He's the one guy for the Nats. Nats are running good. He's the one guy for the Nats who the markets do not like. Detroit money and over money in that ball game. And really, we've got a little bit of over money for Philly. And that one surprised me. That came right off the open last night. The Philly-Boston over money with Nolan Houck. Houck's been really good. Nola's been really good. Although the balls were flying out of Fenway yesterday, over money has shown for the Phillies and the Red Sox. And from a side standpoint, I guess a little bit of Rangers money. That's one that has stood out as an underdog price. Really, the sides aren't moving a whole lot. Detroit's taking the money and a little bit of Rangers money for today. There you have it. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. You know how this podcast works. We're in, we're out. We try to give you the info, and then we let you go about your day. Again, we'll do it again tomorrow, one more time, and then after that, we'll be moving on to greener pastures. Everything's still at WagerTalk.com. There'll still be plenty of opportunities. I'm going to look. That's what I do, man. I do WagerTalk today every morning, and we'll be putting out all kinds of videos. Again, NFL team preview videos for every team in the association, and that win report now slated for a July 2nd release. So there's some line moves, there's some money flows, there's some thoughts. Go have yourself a great Thursday. We'll see you guys again tomorrow on Friday. Between now and then, you know how it works. Best of luck. And enjoy. No, wait, what do I say? Enjoy the games and best of luck? I stole that line from somebody a long time ago. That being said, that's what you do sometimes. You plagiarize your closing lines from Wake Up and Win. Enjoy the games and best of luck. We'll see you again tomorrow with the final edition of Wake Up and Win. Cheers. Have a great day.